the debate moderators were also trying to find ways to keep them honest. Now, at the last debate between Kamala and Trump, ABC got heat for live fact-checking the whole dogs and cats thing. So tonight, CBS took a different approach.
CBS says there will be no live fact-checking by the moderators, but the broadcast will feature a QR code on the screen, which will link to a real-time fact-check being done by CBS journalists.
Yes, a QR code. Perfect journalism. When a candidate tells a lie, why correct it for the 50 million people watching live? Just have a link for the 12 nerds who bother scanning it. Am I supposed to be impressed that they have a QR code? Every asshole has a QR code. We even have one right here. Yeah, it's just a menu for a Mexican restaurant I went to during the pandemic, but still, you can scan this if you want. There it is, right there. After all that preparation, the debate finally began at 9 o'clock. And right off the bat, there was a big difference between these guys and Trump's debate with Kamala, or Trump's debate with anyone. These guys seem to actually get along.
You're going to hear a lot from Tim Walz this evening, and you just heard it in the answer. A lot of what Kamala Harris proposes to do, and some of it, I'll be honest with you, it even sounds pretty good.
So the rhetoric is good. Much of what the senator said right there, I'm in agreement with him on this.
Governor Walz and I actually probably agree that we need to do better on this.
I believe Senator Vance wants to solve this.
I agree with you. I think you want to solve this problem.
I agree with a lot of what Senator Vance said.
I actually agree with Tim Walz.
Wow. Maybe you two should run together. Yeah. Maybe a date? It seems like you have a lot in common. Hello, CBS, it's Tim. We're going to share an Uber home. But seriously, to see two candidates being civil with each other, even though they disagree, it was surprising and personally boring as shit. I mean, talk about something interesting like who's going to eat the cats. Nobody's going to turn any of these sound bites into a TikTok. That's not to say the whole thing was cordial. There was one moment where things got so heated the moderators had to take matters into their own hands.
Well, Margaret, but
thank you, Senator. We have so much to get to.
Margaret, I think it's important because
we're going to turn now to the economy. Thank
Margaret,
you.
Thank you, Senator. Facilitation of illegal immigration, Margaret, by
thank you, Senator, for describing the legal process. We have so much to get to, Senator.
The CBP app has not been on the books since 1990. It's something that Kamala Harris created, Margaret.
Gentlemen, the audience can't hear you because your mics are cut.
Okay, now, that's within the rules, but it did seem like they kind of enjoyed it. No, no one can hear you because we cut the mics. Speaking as a voter who's been watching this campaign for like the last 200 years, this might have been my favorite moment. If Nora and Margaret could offer everybody in America a button that mutes politicians, we would elect that ticket. Now, for a lot of America, this debate was the first introduction to the VP candidates, and we learned a lot about their positions. Like, Walz had this droopy dog position, and J.D. Vance had this position. But they both surprised me a bit. For example, when talking about immigration, Walz quoted a book I didn't think Democrats had ever read. I guess it's called the Bible?
I don't talk about my faith a lot, but Matthew 25:40 talks about, to the least amongst us you do unto me.
Wow, Tim Walz has really stolen every Republican shtick. You know, he's folksy, he's into cars, hunts, quotes the Bible. You know, what's next? He's going to find out he's the webmaster of nudeafrica.com. And we learned a surprising thing about Vance as well. He does support diversity in certain circumstances.
Let the individual states make their abortion policy, and I think that's what makes the most sense in a very big, a very diverse and divided country. We can be a big and diverse country where we respect people's freedom of conscience. Donald Trump has been very clear that on the abortion policy specifically, that we have a big country and it's diverse.
Yeah. Okay, you see, America, Republicans do support diversity. Some states believe women should have rights, and some don't. It's the beautiful tapestry of America.